Well, Eric C. Conn is the latest in a long line of people from eastern Kentucky to face charges related to public corruption. Our region, unfortunately, has a reputation of not always abiding by the rules when it comes to elections and handling taxpayers' money. But the FBI is trying to change that. WYMT's Tanner Hesterberg today spoke with the agent who oversees the FBI's operations in Kentucky about what is being done to battle abuse of power in the mountains.
Eric C. Conn pleaded not guilty to charges he schemed with a former judge and others to defraud the Social Security Administration out of millions of dollars, a case that caught the attention of Special Agent Howard Marshall, who manages the FBI's office in Louisville.
When you stop and you think about the numbers that are alleged in the indictment, 600 million taxpayer dollars, the folks I mean, that's a huge number. To think about what could have been done with that money in a time of shrinking budgets at every level, local, state, and federal level, to think about what could have been done with that money is heartbreaking.
Marshall says the Bureau is reallocating agents and resources to eastern Kentucky as part of its End Corruption Now campaign.
Public corruption is our #1 criminal priority. I mean, certainly we remain focused on national security issues, and terrorism is obviously a big deal. But on the criminal side, there is no more important violation for us to combat than public corruption.
Federal officials believe a conviction in the Conn case will further that agenda, though Conn has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and has invested heavily in legal representation to fight the charges. Tanner Hesterberg, WYMT Mountain News.
Agent Marshall said more public corruption indictments in eastern Kentucky are coming soon. Meanwhile, we also learned today a federal judge is preventing another attorney from joining Eric C. Conn's defense team for now. The judge says there are issues with the law license of attorney Christopher Mann, and the court needs clarification before Mann is allowed to represent Conn in his criminal proceedings.